Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 5 of Crusader Kings 2 with the Reaper's Due DLC. And yeah, I really should stop playing as the sort of feudal nations, or the feudal lords, just so we have the ability to actually go and attack more people. Oh, we had someone there that we could momentarily arrest. But that went away. My wife is pregnant. Fantastic. We can still shut the gates. There is still this smallpox. That's E, isn't it? There is still this smallpox thing. Oh, it's dying out a little bit, actually. That's not too bad, then. Not too bad at all. So, we own a fair bit of land now. Apparently, that was still being integrated. Yeah, County of Foix. Right click to interact. Since I arrived in Dijon, there has never been a shortage of soldiers, so you're managing to rally more troops. That is fine. No, we still can't go and do anything with you yet. I still find that weird. Title loss on succession, mostly counties. We'd also lose a duchy. Oh, great, cool. We've managed to get some more technology. Still can't quite get construction 2 yet. I could hear someone sneaking around inside and believed it to be a burglar. When I went downstairs, I discovered him opening one of my letters. I'll teach him to be less nosy. Doesn't tell us what it does. He could use some practice reading. Inchar didn't react well to my way of correcting his behaviour. I fear he is more suspicious towards me now. Yeah, I don't really like this guy. And he... No, that's a different one. Oh, more tech. That is good. I'd like to be able to get rid of that child if possible. We have a daughter. Fantastic. I will start naming some of these new characters after Patreon supporters from next week. It's just because I record them in advance and next week will be the start of a new month. So I'll be able to see the list of my Patreon supporters then and add them to the names as appropriate. Okay, let's go after that stupid stag again, which we probably still won't manage to get. Now, Troyes, you're still owned by... Yeah. Spend some money to improve technology spread rate. Yep, anything that's going to help with that should be good. A courtier died of poor health at age 26. Will we actually manage to get the stag this time? Okay, our wife has just died. She died clutching at her heart. Well, that's not good, because now we've just lost the ability to field such a large domain. So we need someone with more stewardship. So we need a new wife. We do without courtiers all the time. It'd be nice if we could get somebody who was a little bit higher. But no, it looks like it's all going to be courtiers. You're stubborn, gregarious, envious. You might just touch, though. You're also 29. Of course, marrying all these courtiers, you lose a lot of prestige, but... Let's do it anyway. So that should sort out the domain size problem. Yep, and it has done. This is pointless. 20% chance it becomes stressed. 20% chance it will become wrath. Won't give up. I didn't become either, so that is fine. I'm a flamboyant schemer, apparently. Well, at least we've got our wife now. We've got a lot of children. Having a lot of children is not good when your succession law is Gavelkind, though. Because it basically goes out everywhere to everyone, pretty much. It'd be nice if we could change it to primogeniture. Primogeniture is probably the best one, because it all literally goes to one person. So you never have to worry about losing anything if somebody dies. But that is not going to be the way it is in this game for a while. I still want somebody that I can declare a war on. It's not happened for a while. How are epidemics going? Looks like the close the gate thing's gone away anyway, so that's usually a good indicator that the epidemics thing has gone. Let's have a look at the factions, actually. We haven't had a look in there for a while. There's still one plot to kill somebody that I don't really care about. We've got no prisoners. We've still got one threat. This guy's still being a bloody pain. This is my marshal. I love how he spouses Countess Libovia the Unfaithful. Peddlers selling all sorts of food, clothing, exotic spices, and luxuries such as glass and jewels fill the town square with their wares and shouts. There are a couple of things I need. Spend some money and increase our general opinion. Fairs are fun for all. Gives us extra prestige. Gives us the trait kind, which is very good because that means we gain some diplomacy and vassal opinion. But there's a 30% chance that we become stressed and a 20% chance that we become drunkard. Let's try it, see what happens. Did we become an old drunkard? We did not, but we did become kind, so that was fantastic. Dear friend, blessings upon your house. I have decided to accept your suggestion for a betrothal between... Oh, okay, that was the marriage that I arranged like a billion years ago. Nilberg has finished his education in the ways of faith and learning. It seems he's learned all the basic skills required. He's a dutiful cleric, but he ain't great. Child lacks an education focus. You could be quite good at diplomacy, actually, so let's go for that with you. You are affectionate, so that will work out. I could not help but overhear the stable master and the courtier's animated discussion. Something about a horse and a payment due today, but the courtier insisted on paying the stable master later in the week. I should interfere. I settled the matter between Duchess Ursula and the stable master. I tried to be as just as I could. There's some more opinions going up. What's the general opinion in the realm at the moment? I'm actually the strongest vassal of King Carloman the Drunkard here. Thierry is still causing us some issues, as is this guy. They're the only ones that are, really. Can we make you a little bit happier? Can we give you a... No, you've already got an honorary title. We could try and plot to kill you off, but... You're considered a powerful vassal. So you're considered a powerful vassal, but you're angry for not having a position on the council. I can't give both of you a position on the council, because I don't have positions on the council to give. Young Berta seems to be developing very strong religious sentiments. She should focus on helping others instead. We don't want... Do we want her to be zealous? Gives a good... Well, we don't really want martial. Make her become kind. Please support me by voting with me in the council. If you agree... by voting in the council. If you agree to do this for me, I will henceforth owe you a favour. Duke of Upper Burgundy, Chancellor for West Francia, fine, we'll vote with you. Sucking up to the Pope again is good. Award you an honorary title. Make you the Master of the Hunt. Yeah, neither one's really going to make a lot of difference, so we'll go ahead and do that. So how are things going on over here? My trusted and devoted Chamberlain just brought to my attention that one of the serving maids has given birth to a child. According to him, my son is the father. That's my boy, lose 10 piety. And my son's opinion of me goes up. Feels accepted. Force him to adopt the child to prevent scandal. We gain piety. His opinion goes down. Give him a beating for messing with his inferiors. He becomes ambitious and wrath. Send him to confess his sins and becomes chaste. Sure, that's my boy. We'll do it that way. Yeah, I'd love to be able to give you guys positions on the council. We'll leave that there for now while we have a look here. So we're still on this council, aren't we? We are. We're returning a favour. There's little crossed hand symbols there. So returning a favour. So our steward, our chancellor, our chaplain, they're not powerful vassals anymore. You are my son. So you're actually a better chancellor. So let's appoint you. Visit the monastery more. 50% chance of gaining +1 learning, or 20% chance of becoming drunkard. Temperate's good. We'll try that. So let's just pause things up. You are going to improve relations with the other guy that doesn't like me, who is... I've forgotten already. So I don't like my liege very much, apparently. So I want to suck up to you. You are the Count of Melguil, which is where? It'll be down here somewhere, isn't it? There. So we want to suck up to you. Improve diplomatic relations. And we want to appoint somebody else. Who's the other one that's not happy? You. Well, you're a terrible steward. You are better than the current marshal. The current marshal is still a powerful vassal, though he's causing problems. You would be a much better marshal. I think we make you our marshal, actually. Now that's going to upset the other guy, which is fine. But he's not going to be as powerful now. You are going to train troops in Dijon. Now, if we go back over here and look again, we should see that... Yeah, he'll like me now. He's angry for not being on the council. You are on the council. He's going to hate me. He's angry for not being on the council, but there's not really any jobs I can give him on the council. On the account of him being terrible. He's the only other powerful vassal. We could have just switched him around, but that's fine. So everybody is off doing something that they should be. He still is part of that dangerous faction. He is gaining some support. Just can't stop them. Managing to improve relations there, though, which is good. And as they start to like me more, they'll probably be less inclined to support him there. There's not an awful lot that we can do to stop him. We would like to go and tax-shifted burgher obligation laws. All that is needed is the support of yourself and the other loyal vassals. Fine, we will approve. Your friend Sultan Abdal Rahman II has sent you a gift. It is a small puppy. Oh, brilliant, we get our hunting dog. Gives us some extra health and diplomacy. And we will call him Hunter. So what is our health up to now? We get +1 health from that. So yeah, we don't have an awful lot of additional health going on. Money's doing good. Army levies aren't too bad. Daughter has been born, so we've got a granddaughter now. Children lacks a childhood focus. Let's go for etiquette on you, see if we can get some diplomacy going. Technology. Still can't get this yet. Not quite there. That's a shame. We really want to sort of improve that hospital before we start getting the next lot of outbreaks. Extra reinforcements. Brilliant. Now, how long is our chancellor going to be busy for? We can already move you. So we're going to fabricate claims on La Marche. We'll get there eventually. Get some extra... Well, prestige is going up really, really well, so I'm happy with that. We probably want to build some more hospitals, but just having one in our capital is probably the most important thing to do. We could also go ahead and sort of do some upgrades on the castle itself. So increase the fort level, levy size, tax income, fort level, levy size, garrison size. Let's go ahead and build the keep. Do we still have our physician? Yes, we do. So you see these extra 2 ones up here. This is the marshal, and this is the... Well, the reason the marshal appears there is because he is also our regent. So your regent appears up here, and your physician appears up here as well. We'll go once again chasing after that stupid stag. We probably still won't manage to find it. How are we doing for commanders? It looks like we are at the limit to all the commanders that we can have. Most of the council seems happy. We'll go after that again. Spend weeks in the wilderness. This is pointless. Getting the Roth trait. That's not actually too bad. Roth's quite useful because it gives you 3 extra martial. We do lose some diplomacy, but getting that extra martial is actually quite nice. Things are going well with the Pope. Pope actually likes me quite a bit. Request money. If we give away 100 piety, we can gain 137 ducats. He will not accept my offer. Fine. As soon as I came to pick up Gutmar to help me out cutting down some trees, he starts complaining. Apparently he has a nasty stomachache. Intolerant brat. Indolent brat, I'll show him. Or maybe there's something wrong with him. We'll take the prestige gain. Apparently he has pains in his arms now after I grabbed it and cannot use it to cut trees. Hopeless. So it gives him +1 intrigue. So they've added quite a few new traits and things. I don't know whether that was in the Conclave DLC because I didn't play that one on its own, or whether those things were added in the Reaper's Due DLC, but obviously there's a few extra things that have been added. Most of the health status things are ones that have appeared in Reaper's Due. My wife has been complaining about painful joints. Pray to God that she will recover. So you can see some of these things that they have in here now. If we look at these, celibate. You can find them now. Most of the health ones are like heart-shaped ones. We've got lunatics. Oh, let's just look at everybody here, just to try and see some of these new abilities. Hedonist. Actually, not that many sick people around. Just infirm. I mean, obviously these ones are ones that have been around for a while. Lunatic has the great pox. Stressed. That's stressed. But there are definitely some new ones that have been added. Gout. You'll see a lot more if we get to a point where diseases start really breaking out. After being skillfully treated by court physician Magneric, my wife Ursula is feeling much better. Perhaps he is deserving of some praise. Sure. Why not? We've got some decent money coming in now as well. That keep is still being built, which is nice. 2 characters owe us a favour, which is good. Dangerous faction. Your Marshal, Count Theorem of Melgrill, has put forward a plan for experimentation with new military technology, inspired by a supposedly brilliant inventor-engineer he has recently befriended. All that is needed is a little funding. It's only 30 gold. Let's go ahead. We have a child without a focus here. You probably want to go for humility. What have we got here? The Iconoclast Faith Triumphant. The adherents of the Orthodox faith have steadily dwindled to the point where the Iconoclast believers are in the majority. This new state of affairs has reduced the Orthodox faith to a de facto heresy. All former Orthodox holy orders are now Iconoclast. Doesn't really bother me all that much or make any real difference to me. The child lacks an education focus, so you're conscientious, gives you good stewardship. You're haughty, gives you good martial, intrigue. And you're a twin. Let's give you the diplomacy one then. Curious, affectionate, haughty. I think that'll probably be fine. +1 diplomacy. It will do. And we still own this, don't we? Yeah, but we don't own this yet. I say yet because we will. We will. Dangerous factions, all sorts of stuff's going on. Your Liege's Council is discontent. A message about a point commander has been received from Gumatar Carling. To the great Duke Theodoric, blessings be upon you and your house. We've decided to offer you the position of commander. Do you accept? Am I still on the council? Liege Council. I am no longer on the Liege Council. I don't really want to be a commander. Your Liege's Council is discontent. Your Liege's Council has been discontent for 1 month and will be until the 16th of July. This means that if the councillors were prohibited by law from forming and joining factions, they may now do so. So yeah, we were the steward. We are no longer the steward. It's been given to someone who has a stewardship of 10. I have a stewardship of 12. Why would you give it to him? I'm way better. I guess that now means, though... Yep, you're the king. So, Carloman has passed on. So, a lot of this seems to have been split up now. This is still owned by Pepin. So we've still got 2 separate kingdoms again now, so that is fine. Under pressure from a powerful faction, King Guatmar of Middle Francia has agreed to increase the power of the council. The Armoured Chariot. You receive a report from the outcome of the military experiments that your marshal asked you to sponsor. Apparently, a large steel-plated chariot was constructed, propelled by 10 men inside pulling it forwards, directed by a commander peering out from a revolving turret mounted on the top. The vehicle also had several ballistas firing through arrow slits. Though it ended up being too slow and expensive for actual wartime employment, it still provided some valuable lessons. Well, I'm glad something came out of this investment. We get 50 military technology for that as well, which will allow us to increase our military organisation. Extra morale of armies, extra supply limit, and extra retinues. We can go ahead and do that. I think this is probably a good place to end the video, though, so thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Crusader Kings 2. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.